Today we opened up the steam Lombard for its annual boiler inspection. The first job was opening up the steam dome. Very heavy cover had to be removed. The boiler inspector can look inside and see all the tubes and also the throttle assembly. The next job was removing the fusible plug inside the boiler. A pretty dirty job done by feel. Here's what the plug looks like when we take it out. We also took out a plug in the back plate for inspection. Two more plugs inside at the bottom of the boiler, one on the left side, another on the right side. Two more plugs on the boiler on the front, one here, one over on the right. One more plug inside the smoke box. The last plug is inside the smoke box, and Chuck made a special wrench, a slug wrench, to take this one off.
Alright, well, today here at the museum, Herb and I had a Lombard work day. In addition to get the steamer all opened up for the annual boiler inspection, we also spent quite a bit of time working on the 1928 Lombard Model T dump truck. So some of the things that we worked on today, we'll do a little bit of. So one of the first things we did this morning, we finished the installation of our faux American Bosch magneto switch. The original switch was like a key. The knob acted as a key and you turn it. And in our case, we couldn't, you know, when you're paying $500-600 for a magneto switch, we went with a modern push-pull and machined out the face and actually etched the knob. You can see the Red Devil, which is American Bosch logo. Earlier on, we swapped the choke because the choke was where the magneto switch is, and the magneto switch is where the choke is, so we had swapped those around. The other thing we did is we hitched up our headlights today, and we're able to do that because we rerouted the throttle tube. So now this goes to where it's supposed to go, routed the way it's supposed to be, so that freed up this hole in the dash where the light switch originally was. So we're looking pretty good. We also got the headlights functioning. This switch, it's an almost exact copy of an original. This was actually made by Chris Ruby, one of our friends here at the museum. He's a very talented craftsman, does a lot with live steam models, etc. And we provide him the drawings. He actually machined out the parts and then actually nickel plated the pieces. All right, so one of the big things was actually wiring the beast up for lights. So we managed through Brillman Company, we got the asphalactic coated conduit, which is what it originally had. We were able to use the original wiring clips, conduit clips, and ran it all the way across. We've got it going up to the lights, but it runs across this side. We've got this side all wired up. And when we hit the switch, we should have lights. So one of the things we're having problems with is the reverse lever kept slipping in and out. So a few days ago, Herb put in this hinge. So we just flip it up. We'll go into gear. This will lock it in.
fun to
Idle right
up
now.
at.
Little bouncy ride. You get a little bit of hit to it.
Yeah, maybe you need new shocks.
This is really good, Herb. We actually got a lot of work done. The sounding absolutely excellent. And we made it back in the shed without having to tow it.
Pretty good day.
Very good day. Very, very good day.
Pretty good day, Terry. Fine machines. Very impressive.